What it do, homies? We out here with some more DAGames. This time we are checking out a bronze flash SSD. Now I'm aware that he came out with an album, and then it was what bronze, silver, and gold, which are the new additions to the track, and then the rest of them I have reactions to. I know you guys are saying that they've been updated vocals and stuff like that. Chances are I'm not going to react to them again. I am interested in the newer ones, so I'm 100% going to get those done. Unless I already reacted to Yellow. I don't think I did. I think when I did, that was the first time. But anyways, that's neither here or there. Bronze is here. Let's go and shut up, turn it up. What? Okay. Bronze. Nah, bro, this gotta be one of his best intros that he's ever done, bro. Opening up on some villain monologue and type stuff, man. What is go? And then the background anthemic, right? Look like I'm about to, bro. This is the music that you start playing right before you about to reach your max rep. You know what I'm saying? You about to go, you about to improve your whatever, what's the word for it? You about to improve your max, whatever you lifted, you about to ascend it and everything. This is what's playing right there. This that Brock Lesnar jump, get ready. You know what I'm saying? That little, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, hold on. What we talking about here? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get past the music here, but he's spitting bars. Hold on, there's something here. This is crazy. This intro's crazy. Was made without bronze. Bronze, kind of like the what are we talking about here? The fundamental, the base, if you will, right? I played enough Civilization, the Bronze Age, right before we move into like what was it, silver or metal or something like that, right? Things start taking more form, things start becoming more durable. But first, I have to start from the basics. Bronze, which was easily workable, right? Because it melted at it still required a lot of heat, but it bent and it conformed a lot easier. It was less durable than that what came before it, right? But you can't get there without starting first at the foundation. Okay. Anyways, let's get into the music. I love this groove. Crazy. This is crazy. Hold on. Ooh, I like that. See, man, I love how he just plays on the rhythm of expectations. Like we all have subconscious way of how we believe the lyrics will be delivered. Rhythm, even if you don't know how to keep tempo, we have this subconscious way of when things should happen. You know what I mean? Now, I'm training jazz, so my understanding of tempo might be a little bit above average than most people. But the way that we've heard it before in songs, but sometimes, especially if you're just listening to a bunch of stuff that follows the same kind of pattern, and then you run into a song like this, it's refreshing, man. It really is, man. And on top of it, this groove is crazy. Form your own house. Yeah. Self-embarrassment. Yeah. Destruction. vocals. Oh no, bro. Nah, and the hook is crazy. Bro, oh no, you didn't, bro. You didn't went straight into the nah, bro. This the song right here, bro. Next time you tour, you at an event, this is it right here. I just gotta learn the lyrics. Learn the lyrics leading up to this part. The whole song actually. Learn the lyrics leading up to this part. Just go straight to. Oh no, this is crazy. This song is crazy. I ain't even heard the other two. There's two more songs on this album that I haven't heard. I ain't even heard those yet. People told me Silver was fire. I don't know if it's gonna be Bronze, bro. Sometimes you just know. I doubt it. This is crazy. This right here, it's almost kind of like an atonal kind of chant, right? There's music to it, right? He's obviously hitting a note, but it still feels a little atonal, like he's just talking to you, you know. And I think the way that, especially moving up, leading up to here, right? He's really serenading us. He got serenade there in the lyrics. We've really serenaded. The way that his vocals are kind of just flying over it. He's got like a bass where he's singing because the vocals are layered. He's got a bass that's singing. And the top line is him just actually just kind of wailing all over the place in areas of the lyrics where they're important. You know what I mean? Not necessarily just the end emphasis, maybe saying something a little bit lower, higher, you know what I mean? To kind of tell the story. But then the top melody, the top line of his melody, top line of his vocals kind of meets with the backtrack that was going on. And that's what's leading up to what we're hearing right here. And all of that is just to provide a nice transition to that Bronze, right? Now he could simply go really melodic into the Bronze, but I feel like it wouldn't hit that hard as opposed to monologuing, right? Because it's essentially what this kind of sounds like. You know what I mean? Just anthemic monologuing. This mix is crazy. There's no way to win before the scars come. Ooh, there's no way to win before the scars comes to life. There's no way to win until you have the experience, right? And the interesting thing is that he said the scars come to life. So we ain't talking about fresh scars here. I mean, you could, right? Because a scar doesn't exist until it happens. So boom. But scar usually a scar generally means something that has healed, right? So we're talking about there's no way to win until your injuries are healed. And then when your injuries are healed, that is when the lesson is learned. So essentially it's learning from your battles, right? It's learning from your fails. You don't learn the lesson immediately once you fail. It's something that happens over time, and you conquering over that, right? That time period, the time from the injury to the scar, is when you start winning. Most of us here in life, we are alive today because we have learned from our mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, I ain't talking about something huge. I'm talking about like small stuff, you know, this type of stuff that you learn as a baby, you know, mistakes. You do something, and even not even just a baby. Like, let's say when the first time you can remember just being conscious of your decisions and your actions and everything. You've done something, you've learned from it, and you moved on, right? You might hurt yourself something real bad. Like for instance, myself, I have if you look right over here on my eyebrow right here, this is from a permanent scar. This is a stitch, from when I was younger. I was swinging on a swing set, and I decided to do a backflip on it, and I landed face first, right? Had to get stitches right here. So permanently altered my eyebrow, like compared to this one right there. Now that's a scar. You know what I mean? So guess what I won't be doing anymore? First off, I'm too old to be doing backflips over. but it all goes to say that I didn't feel comfortable getting onto that until after I felt like I had command, after I felt like I have learned my lesson. Therefore, it took time. By the time that happened, I had a scar here. So these are bars that will spit. These are bars. And it sucks for people who skip through this, because I feel like these type of stuff is what reaction videos should be about. You know, I'm trying to share what I think of this song outside of just listening to it. You know, anybody can just listen to it. Let's talk about it. Come on now.
It takes eyes to believe it. It takes the chains on the floor to make you open it. For mortal soul has to win it.
Frogs.
Deprive the souls from cavalcades. Don't let them open gates.
Cavalcades.
Lock out of tyranny.
Hold on, y'all. That's a new word. I have never heard of the word cavalcades. Cavalcades. Here we go. Cavalcades. I know accolades. So is it cavalcades mean the same? A formal procession of people walking on horseback or riding in vehicles. Group of people on horseback or in drawn carriages moving together. Okay, so what is this? I need to hear that back in.
Soul has to win it. Deprive the source from cavalcade.
Deprive the source from cavalcades. Deprive the source from the origins, right? We talking about horseback and horse-drawn carriages, right? Which was kind of like the original modes of fast transportation. So depriving you from the origins, right? You're trying to get to level 5 and you ain't right. You ain't went to level 1. Okay, I feel like I'm seeing the same thing over and over again. So it's just, that's a very interesting word. I've never heard it before.
Don't let them open gates. Lock out of tyranny, fortified by alchemy. The molten furnace bounds beneath the surface. Pour it out like your soul is bleeding. The anvil beating, bringing down the ceiling. Just let it out till you find you are out for the curtains fading. The darkness being invaded. You're buried underneath the far too long. So push back harder, make them holy harder. They see the dead you will find. You are now grown. The chest pumps, climbing a crevasse down the hole with a fire inside. To refill,
What is this?
hills, waiting on the ones who lie.
Bro, musically, Will is cooking so much on this. What? Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Crevasse down the hole with a fire inside. To refill, broken by the hills, waiting on the ones who lie. And to think, they thought they had you on the ground, but I believe they're far too high in the sky. Talking asked you to die, just one on home at the dawn. You broke your skin for too long. We count the scars of your past, it's a bronze.
Oh no. You want to know something, bro? He could have ended the song just right there. Could have just ended it, and it would have been great. To end it on the heath, why don't you get out there and put in the work? I want you to get out there and come on, bro. Don't be sitting there expecting things are going to happen. Go out there and lay that foundation. Oh, no, you could have just ended it right there. You could have just, and I'm glad you got to give us an outro. I understand, but you 100%. If it just ended there, bro, message sent. You know, oh, what? All right.
The molten furnace, as beneath the surface, pour it out like your soul is bleeding. The anvil beating, breaking down the ceiling. Just let it out and you
Okay, so that's interesting. He kind of ended it the same way. See, I love it when fade outs like that happen. Did you do that on Yellow? The fade outs that's happening right here let you know that there is a story to become. And given how each one of these tracks on the album feed into what did somebody tell me in the comments, a different emotion or a different feeling, that makes sense. It's a continuous story. Like, hey, we've talked about this. Now let's move on to another one that you might feel as though, you know, is relatable to you. As a matter of fact, everything on here might be relatable to you in some way, form, or fashion. But flaming track, bro. But yeah, I haven't heard. If this was funny, I said I haven't heard the rest of the songs and the tracks, but I have. You know what I mean? Except for I gotta go back to my comments. Let me go back to my comments here. I was looking at the comments through so Silver. Oh, here we go. I've already reacted to black, green, blue, and gold, and now yellow. Now they do have a new mix. But let's see. Bronze, silver, and gold. Oh, wait. Said it was not in the original. So I've already reacted to gold. I have not reacted to silver. I gotta go back and look at these. All right. I gotta go back and look at them. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this song down in the comments. Dave's out.